Hey everybody, I'm going to teach you how to turn your pain into a purpose, because when you're dealing with chronic illness, you're dealing with these chronic symptoms, you have to be able to go ahead and use that pain that you're having and turn it into something good. Otherwise, you'll just keep circling in your head these thoughts that will cause you this pain. These symptoms will keep manifesting. So first, let me say I'm not a medical doctor. This is not medical advice. This is based on my personal experiences for informational and educational purposes only. So all the pain that I experienced during chronic illness, I mean, it was intense. I was sick for over 10 years, and at points in times, I wanted to not live anymore. I wanted to hurt myself. I basically, wanted to just have a normal life again, because I was robbed of what I felt to be everything that I was doing before. So it was just such a difficult time in my life. And the pain just kept growing and growing and growing over the course of years. And I just kept getting sicker and sicker and wondering why it was not getting any better. And the reality was, until I turned my pain into a purpose of some sort, then I was going to be stuck in this loop of pain, observing the past, observing the present, and trying to change things that were beyond my control. But the reality was, I didn't know how to turn pain into a purpose. I mean, how do you turn pain into a purpose? Well, you had to be able to look at the situation you're in and say, okay, what is this pain teaching me? What is this situation teaching me right now? How can I benefit from this situation? What's the trajectory in my life that could possibly come from this? How is there a way that this could help me in the future? You start to look at this thing as something that could benefit you versus harm you or threaten you. And it's that classic statement of, is this thing working for me or against me? And at the end of the day, your illness, your chronic illness, your suffering, the pain, all that, if you turn it into something that's working for you, then it becomes your greatest asset, and it'll help you overcome all the inner conversation internally. So what I found is, like, you'll have these situations where you will have pain, and then you'll start questioning your progress, or start questioning your life, start questioning everything. And this puts you into a state of panic, which causes the symptoms to get worse. But if you have a purpose behind it, where the pain comes up and say, no, this is happening, I believe this is happening, but I know that this is all going to lead to something better in my life. This is going to lead to something that I'm going to be proud of. I'm going to be happy at the end of this. I'm going to be well. I'm going to look back on this and say, hey, wow, that was really difficult, but I'm grateful for it, because now I'm proud of the person I am. And this is what you need to turn, how you need to turn this pain into purpose. You got to have something this light at the end of the tunnel that you start to focus on, because if not, you'll be stuck in that current moment where things are not how you want them, or in that past where it used to be okay, or these things that happened in the past you haven't been able to accept or recover from. And this is what I've seen in a lot of people. So turning your pain into purpose is absolutely critical if you want to overcome a chronic illness. You can't just be stuck in the now and be the victim. You have to go ahead and turn it into a situation where this challenge, this adversity, is going ahead and introduce you to your real self, the strong version of you that can overcome anything, and the one that has limitless possibilities. So go ahead and reframe your pain. Let your pain be your greatest asset. Let it test you. Let it go ahead and bring out the strongest version of you, the version of you that you finally respect, that you're happy with, and let it be the thing that spurs your growth and spurs your change. That's what it did for me. Let that pain be the thing that helps you, not the thing that drags you down. Thanks for watching.